on the fun and grab your glue gun. It's the preppy, crafty girls.
Hey, welcome to another edition of Trinket Tuesday. Yay! So if you're not familiar with this collab, it's an open collab I started for everyone to kind of join in and share their latest trinket finds, share their little collections, their boxes of treasures, things they collected as a child. You can show how you display it, do flat lays, take photos of it. Just use the hashtag Trinket Tuesday and use the at the preppy crafty girl, like tag me so I can see it. I'd love to add you to the playlist I've got going. And I'd love to see what you're collecting, what you found in your world, or what you've had since you were a child. I do have a playlist, and in that playlist, there are things like how do you drill holes in your trinkets to make them charms? How do you display them? How do you do a flat lay? How do you do like display them on shelving and tell stories about them and journal about them? So there's all kinds of stuff. You just need to go and watch my playlist. All right, first off, hello, I found a Joy Mart. I call it Joy Mart because I have a really hard time with this whole concept. But anyway, I found a Joy Mart cart. Is this not the cutest little thing? I've seen the Target ones a lot, but I've not seen a Joy Mart cart. And it even has like the working thing so that you if you have multiples you could stack them. So who knows, maybe I'll find another one. I just could not believe that I found this. So I didn't even know they existed, and I'm super, super excited. How cute is this? I'm going to fill it with, I don't know what yet. It's going to be some special trinkets going to go in here for display. All right, so I found that. And then, oh my goodness, guys, this is just like a huge bag of, I don't even know what. So we're going to go through it kind of together. I did find all of this as individual items. Okay, I'm putting it in my shopping cart and stuff's falling out. And then so I had the bag and I just kept filling it, and yeah, I just kept finding little trinkets like an orange wedge. How cute is that? I've got these wooden alphabets. I love making these into charms. These are so fun. I've thrifted this one before, the lantern. It ended up on my Prairie Girls Gathers, but I think I'm going to add this to my summer camp journal. And then this is a wooden puzzle piece, and I've got a bunch of these little army men. These are fun for Toy Story. And then here's a little like Barbie camera. Here's a little pony. This actually looks like a Briar horse. Wonder if this is like the little miniature Briar horse from, I'm going to have to look that one up. That's what it feels like. Here's a little seal, a purple seal. And I found an ambulance for my Dr. McDreamy, Dr. McSteamy journal. Here's some Play-Doh cookie cutters. Those are always fun to find. I like adding them. Here's a giraffe and a star. Here is a little unicorn. In fact, I found multiple unicorns. Let's see, I'm going to put them over there. I found multiple unicorns. There's all these. These were all the same little pink ones. I'm not a big unicorn person, but I know people are. Here is a little cute puppy. Another one of those alpha letters. So I guess there's numbers and letters. Oh my goodness. Look at the little cat. I think this is from, oh, that's a Disney character. What cat was that from? Anybody? I love when you guys tell me who the characters are when I can't figure them out. Here's a tiny little teddy bear. Let's put him in there. Here is an elephant. Here is a Halloween basket, a Mick Pumpkin, which looks like it opened somehow. Oh, there it is. Have I gotten this one before? I don't know if I think I've gotten this one before. It looks familiar. A hot dog. Oh my goodness. But on a summer camp journal, it would be cute. I have absolutely no idea who she is. She is a little creepy. A pretzel, a little drink. Here is another little pony. Oh, Appaloosa. Here is a little Lego guy. They're always fun to have. A dinosaur, because who doesn't want an aqua colored dinosaur? Or here's a little robo dino. Some green leaf lettuce. I told you, this is crazy. This was new in the package. It says, "You look good." And I want to do one of these charms. So I'm excited that I found this one, because I want to redo one of those charms and make it into a charm. Okay. I found the Cat in the Hat, whom I love. You know me, I love me some Dr. Seuss. And then here's another little puppy. Oh my goodness. Look at this one. Isn't it cute with the little like fox head? What? Very cute. Reminds me of the Sunny Angels, but tinier. Some creepy eyeballs. A wavy potato chip. I've got like a whole little lunch going here, because I just, whoopsie. Okay, that probably wasn't smart. They're falling through this little thing. I got a Minnie Mouse credit card, because, you know, you got to teach those kids young now. Another little dinosaur. Another little horse. Oh, the hooves are gone. Didn't see that when I took him. And then there's this one with apple gray. I found some tomatoes, so all I need is bacon, and I'll have a bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Here is a lime. It just reminded me of that song, "Put the lime in the coconut." Yeah, I had to sing it. I couldn't help myself. I have absolutely no idea what this is. It is some kind of frog thing. I don't know. I do not know. Put the frog there. All right, then I found some of these traffic cones and a little mermaid ring, because, you know, you need a little mermaid ring. Then I found this little chicken, which I thought was super cute. He's like a dancing chicken. And a little dress. Another little dog. So I got a whole little fleet of dogs. Another horse. Ooh, that looks like a saddlebred. I found another one of these McDonald's toys. Do I have this one? This is the drive up. I have a different drive up, I think. I think I have the drive up that turns into something. This is from the series. This one doesn't turn into anything, I don't think. Although this does look like there's something in there. Oh, maybe you can change out the sign. I think this is the walk-up checkout. That's what it looks like. A little butterfly. Here is a K. A little purse. Got some more of these little wooden alphas. I'm going to set those over to the side. Here's a googly eye ring, because, you know, you got to have a googly eye ring. But I figured it out the last time. You're supposed to do it like this, so that this is the nose and those are the eyes. I made that mistake the last time I found the googly eyes. ring. Here's some little more army guys and another little puppy. Okay, wow, I got a lot of little dogs. Here is a princess. Here is a tiny little crowned, oh, what were these called? Because I found a whole bag of those. I forgot what they are, but I found a couple more now. And then another little wooden letter and one of these little magnet. I don't know if that's a 6 or a G. What do you think? Okay. Let's see what else I got. I found another one of those. Oh my goodness, look what I found. Oh, I was so excited. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. Look how cute this guy is. Let me see what year. Does it have a year on here? Nope. It just says Disney Princess on it, but it doesn't have a year. But oh my gosh, he's so cute. Super cute. Need to put him in there. Oh, I found a random thing of washi. It's not been opened. I love pink gingham, so that's a good deal. Here is another alphabet, and here is another horse. Here is a mermaid keychain. Score! Already on a keychain. That always helps when you want to make a trinket. Another one of those pink horses, but this is a horse, not a, that one's not a unicorn. Here is a little turtle. Another ring. So we got 2 of those. Start the little ring collection going over here. One of those puzzle letters. Here's some little sunnies, like Minnie Mouse sunnies. Are they cute? Oh, and we have a cow dressed up for Halloween. This looks like some kind of Chick-fil-A character. I have a Hawaiian Mickey Mouse. Does this have a year on it? Playing a ukulele. Oh my gosh. He needs a little cleaning up. I haven't cleaned these yet. And then there's a little 8. Oh, so I guess they are numbers because there's an 8. Found another. What is this? That's not an army guy. That is like a caveman. That is a caveman. Okay. Which would be good for Land of the Lost, right? Here is a little Kauai hat for winter. Another unicorn. I knew this was kind of heavy on the unicorn stuff, so I guess that goes with that. I'm going to put them over there. And here's a Pegasus. Another one of those little unicorns. Over there. I think this is a head of lettuce, romaine, possibly. Oh my goodness, we're almost done. Okay, look at this. Oh my goodness, this is going up on my trinket shelf. I love banana sundaes, but it reminds me of the pig trough. When I was a kid growing up, we used to go do our birthday parties. I forgot the name of the restaurant, and they brought out what was called a pig's trough, and it was this massive, giant banana sundae. Like, that just reminded me of that. Pop. Some more of the alphas. Here is a little skateboard. A little kitten with a potted plant. Don't know what that has to do with anything. Some chocolate. Makes me want chocolate right now. Some more alphabets. A gold coin. Let's see what this is. A republic. Republic something. I can't read it. Anyway, little gold coin. A little wooden sheep. Sandy. An ice skate that has been well loved and needs to be cleaned. Oh, here's a little rainbow unicorn ring. Here is a rollerblade that needs to be cleaned. You know what I'll be doing this afternoon? A tiny little pony. This is super cute. Where am I going to put you? Down here? Another dog. Oh my goodness. I got another dog. Got lots of dogs. A hair dryer, which will be cute for my beauty school dropouts. An N. That over here. Here's another one of those little babies. This one has like some kind of bird on it. Oh, this one has a thing on the back. I'll have to get out my magnifying glass and look what these are. Does anybody know what these little babies are? I guess I could Google Lens it and find out. Okay, so that's it for my Trinket Tuesday haul. How do you think I did? I think I did pretty good. I think I paid $3 for this whole bag of items. So I think that was, oh, no, I'm not done. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I got all this too. I got all this too. So this I got at the Goodwill bins. And I found a little strawberry plushie, super cute. I found a bunch of more of these wood ones. These are bigger than those, but I did get a bunch of those. I found a bunch of buttons that were at the bottom of the bin, so I did pick all those buttons up. And then, oh, these were more buttons. These were all the fabric covered ones. I divided these up. I washed these, and then I divided them up. So I did get those. And then I found this, which I think it's some kind of instrument. You would hook it on an instrument. That's what I'm thinking. Like in a band or something. I'm not really sure. But I thought this would be really cool on a spine of a book. So maybe a summer journal. They look like starfish. Be really cute. I just don't know how I'm going to finish off the end. So, but it's really long. Maybe a closure. I don't know. I'm not really sure. How would you use this thing? This really isn't a trinket. It's just in the bag, so I'm showing you. But I did find an entire massive amount of those wooden alphabets. So that was kind of a score. So that is what I found, guys. Oops. Miscellaneous there. If you have anything that you like, and where you go shopping for your trinkets, where do you find them? Do you hunt through your kids' toy boxes? Do you go up in the attic and look through old boxes at your parents' house to see if they saved any of your trinkets from when you were a kid? Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful week, and thank you for joining me again for this Trinket Tuesday. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and put down in the comment section for me because, you know, show the love. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
With glue sticks and golden scissors in her hand. But most of all, she's happy when she's crafting with a friend.